Gene and Julie.
Real people, really married.
Mornings on Mix.
Mix 101.5, the Triangle's best variety. Well, the whole world seems to be excited that William and Kate are pregnant with baby number 2.
I'm always surprised it's such a big deal in America. I mean, I understand that it's a big deal in the United Kingdom. So we're talking to one of the most popular morning shows in London, Graham Mack. So, Graham, how are you?
Things are going. I'm still getting away with it.
Yay.
Still getting away with it in England. Yeah, things are fine.
So is this story kind of a real big deal over there?
It is a big deal, even though it's the second one. It's not as big a deal as the first one, but that's the thing with the sequel, isn't it? It's not quite the same amount of buzz.
Hey, what happens with this baby? Is this the just-in-case baby?
Yeah, this one's fourth in line.
Oh, my gosh.
So it goes Charles, then William, then George.
Now, who's
and then
George?
This one.
George is the first baby.
Previous baby.
My bad.
Yeah.
My bad.
Gene,
Sorry.
Shame on you. You are so behind the times.
It's
Yeah.
not. It's
But
not
George
my
is such an
fault.
old
George.
person name.
I
So
know.
you
I
don't
thought
think
George was an old guy.
Yeah, wait till he's King George, then he'll sound really old.
Yes,
George.
exactly. Poor Harry. So Harry is way out of the loop.
He's been bumped one place now. He's fifth.
Oh, my
He's now
gosh.
fifth. Yeah, which for him is great because the pressure's off.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't have to worry. He's further down the list, and he's got another excuse to get drunk.
And go to Las Vegas and do crazy things.
Yeah.
And to
So,
see, he
yeah.
still stays on, the paycheck of the crown, though, right? So.
Oh, yeah, we have to pay for him. Yeah, we just got another mouth to feed.
Okay, so Harry's kind of way out of the loop now. Do you think Charles will ever be king?
I suppose so, but it's going to be a while because that old queen, she's going to take some shifting. She really doesn't want to give it up. She's a nice old lady. You know, what can I say? I think she's got to that age now where you don't want to tell her what to do. She's thinking, she's old, just leave her.
What's the chatter about having a new royal baby coming?
Well, it's another lovely thing, isn't it? The weird thing is normally you wait a little bit longer than this before you announce. I mean, she's not even at the 12-week stage yet. There are some skeptics and cynics that are saying that maybe they've announced this now because we've got an election next week on whether Scotland stays part of the United Kingdom. The opinion polls are saying at the moment that just by a very small lead, the Scots will leave the United Kingdom and go completely independent.
Wow.
So maybe the royal pregnancy has been announced a little bit early just to get a bit of a buzz and make them think like, you'll be missing out on all this if you go independent. I don't know. But there are some people saying that, because that is the big talking point, is Scottish independence.
Now, do the
And,
Brits want the Scots to be independent, or do they like them being part of the old UK?
Well, we kind of like Scotland. Scotland's a lot like your attic, it's up there all the time. You forget about it, and then now and again you go up there and go, wow, I've got a cool old stuff up here. So we kind of like it being part of the Union, but if they want to go their own way and take their North Sea oil with them, we'll just let them do that, I suppose.
So what do you guys think they should name the baby?
We've been talking about the royal baby quite a bit this morning and what we should call it. Obviously, I think if it's a boy, it should be called Graham. I think that would be a nice name for a prince.
That would be
What do you
lovely. Well, where can people find out more about you, my friend?
Oh, check out macmedia.co.uk, M-A-C-K media, macmedia.co.uk. We got lots of Mac nuggets on there of the show on Bob FM and previous shows. The last time I spoke to Gene and Julie on the radio, there's even audio of that on there.
Oh, fun. Okay, well, then we better send you this break as well. Well, thank you, Graham, for giving us a point of view and a perspective from the UK. It's really great to talk to you.
Thank you very much, and I hope that if the Scots get independence, it's just as successful as it was for you over there.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Graham.
Thank you.
We love him. Graham Mack is the breakfast show host at Bob FM in the UK. Just a great, great guy.
Gene and Julie.
Real people, really married.
Mornings on Mix.
Yesterday, Scotland held a historic election to decide on whether it was going to seek independence from Britain.
Now, by a narrow margin, the voters decided to remain a part of the UK. So, what's the vibe? Checking in with Graham Mack live from England.
It's a huge sigh of relief from the UK because we still are the UK. We thought that this morning there was a chance that the Scots would leave us and we would be forever known as the former UK or the FUK, and that's not good.
Well, the good thing they stopped that in its tracks.
Yes.
That would have been terrible.
Scotland State. Yes.
Wow, I didn't even think about that.
Although an easy change to the UK tattoo that a lot of us have.
Absolutely. You just add another letter.
Yes. So I heard all kinds of crazy reports, like they would have to change your flag and everything if that had happened. Is that true?
Yeah, well, the Union Jack is a combination of flags, including the Cross of St. George, which is the English flag, which is a white flag with a big red cross. But also the Scottish flag is in there, the blue flag with the diagonal white cross, and that would have come out. So I don't know what it would have looked like. It would have looked a mess.
How could you not have the Union Jack? That would have been crazy.
Well, imagine all of the flags we'd have to change, all of the stationery we'd have to change. It'd be very expensive.
Yes, of course.
Everything would have to change. So many minis would have to be repainted.
That's right. Now, did anybody really think this was going to happen up until about a week ago?
A week ago on Sunday, the Yes to Independence campaign was ahead in the opinion polls. And that's when everybody really started panicking. Yeah. And all the politicians got on trains and went up to Scotland from London.
For the first time in their careers.
Yes, and started pleading with the Scots. As it is, we are sucking up to them. They agreed last week that even if Scotland stayed, when they've decided to stay, is that we would give them extra powers and extra concessions and all kinds of things that's going to cost the English money. So overall, it's created actually a little bit of tension because we didn't realise that they were so unhappy until now.
Right. It's like, having the girlfriend who wanted to break up with you, but now you got to make it work.
Yes, exactly, because the first breakup never takes.
Well, thank you for the update. We were dying to know what it felt like in the UK this morning. So thanks for the update this morning. Graham, where can people find more info about you?
You can find me at macmedia.co.uk. That's M-A-C-K, macmedia.co.uk.
Gene and Julie.
Real people, really married.
Mornings on Mix.